hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
Should I be scared? The feeling's so different now. You got me floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape? I know
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side, by your side. I'm not afraid. We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side. I need you by my side. I need you by my side. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? But we've been living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. Boku no mirai wa dare ni mo wakaru nai. Mina wa boku
Push the stop button. Stop. I thought I pushed. Typical Monday morning, y'all. Good night, Irene. So you guys ready for a little coffee with PeePaw this morning? All right. So hope everybody had a really good weekend. I know I had a really good time. Saturday, starting Friday night, had a awesome stream over on Dead on Dave's. Had an awesome stream. No, that's not right. Dave was out sick Friday, wasn't he? Yeah. We started out Saturday. Yeah. Okay. So Saturday morning had a really good time. Had a 2-hour stream with you guys Saturday morning. Had a lot of fun, had some laughs. Kind of got to tell some stories a little bit. I guess had a caller that asked me some really good questions, and you know, I guess you guys got to see a little bit more of an insight into to maybe who I am. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Sunday, just chilled, relaxed. I spent most of the day playing WoW with my sons and friends and what have you. Just kind of relaxing, chilling. Uh, did the podcasts that evening. Had some major internet issues. Um, and I don't know why that show is plagued with internet issues. Like I get up every morning, right? And we do this show here, and I don't ever have any internet issues. Most times I don't have any technical issues. It's just like I'm beginning to think possibly that banana, you know, hmm, it's an old wives' tale, right? Or that if you have like a banana on a boat, it brings bad luck to the boat. Fishermen are real superstitious about that stuff, right? And they believe if someone brings a banana onto the boat and they're going out to do fishing, um, that they won't catch any fish. I'm wondering if it's the same thing. If you have a banana on a podcast, it just means you're going to have problems. I think maybe, possibly, that could be a thing. We may have to talk with Banana about changing his whole name. I don't know. So let's see who was out there this morning. Let's see. We got Joshay. We got Raps Chicks. We got Faye Kiddo. We got the Redheaded Dragon. We got, excuse me, we have Bethan Polinsky, Amber Lily, Purple Paw Prince, Michael Smith, Noada 6, Gracio, King Freak 79, GMZ, F.A. Lan, of course, Squatchin, Chanray's Corner, Joey Westside, my brother from across the pond, Crystal K, CJ Brown. Welcome in, CJ. Good to see you this morning, Hoss. GMZ, I don't know if I mentioned or not. And GMZ looks like so. We got quite a few people in this morning. All right, so let's just let's dig into something. How many of you guys were around this weekend? And why is it doing that shit? Hang on here. Now OBS is doing it too. Oh God, hang on here. I want it to be this one here. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to this. Okay, so how many of you guys remember this tweet? Dan240p says, I'm leaving the commentary community. They obviously don't want me there, so they don't want me there, so I won't bother even trying anything there. You might catch me lurking in the shadows, but I probably won't say shit. It's most likely my fault, so I'm doing this to respect them as best I can. We covered this a little bit on the podcast Sunday, right? And we went into how this was all triggered by the famous AC of CA, right? And anyway, AC of CA, I guess this was on Doc on the radio's Discord, and he wanted to come in and talk, and AC of CA wouldn't let him. And the AC of CA posted out the whole, the big spurg and all that, whatever, right? Okay. So I'm not going to rehash all that. I just kind of a little bit of a contextual telling there of what happened. So then what happened was, Nicholas Diorio retweeted this, said, no, don't leave, Dan240p. And Star, what can I remember her name? Anyway, so Nicholas calls in here to Stardust's stream and gets Keem to
Hey,
comment.
Keem, do you have a comment on Dan 240p leaving the commentary community? Do you think that'll be good or bad for the landscape?
Unfortunately, Dan DDP 445 will be missed immensely, and I don't think we'll be able to capture that original content in the same light.
Yeah. Okay. So, of course, Keem kind of memes on, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Right. Then, so he goes into this whole, he says, this is a story we should be talking about, trying to steer conversation away from the other thing that's going on. And he says, he quote tweets this out, says, this small YouTuber is quitting and everyone is memeing him. Let's all follow him, make him a big star. He's on Stardust stream. He's like, let's follow, everybody he's shouting him out, get water. And he's sitting there goes, oh, he's got this many subs. He's got this many subs. He's got this many subs. He's just really having a ball with it. Right. And stuff. And then, and then I guess he forgot. He didn't understand, or he wasn't aware of it, whatever. And then this happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have breaking news. Attention! I have breaking news. Breaking news. 4 minutes ago, a tweet from Chris the Narc. I'm leaving the commentary community. They obviously don't want me there, so
it's a copy pasta.
Bother even trying anything there. Wait, it's a copy pasta?
Yeah, everyone's tweeting the same exact thing. This is I quote tweeted that fucking idiot that I came in and called Dan or whatever. Everyone's memeing on that Dan 240p guy.
Oh my god, Keemstar, Chris is the stupidest one of them all, and you fell for his shit.
That's a joke.
Oh my god, that was so embarrassing.
So anyway, Keemstar fell for the joke, thought Chris and Ark was leaving. Okay. That's why we have to have a screenshot, because he actually went back and deleted this tweet, right? Okay. Well, the story did not end there. This story actually got legs, guys, and started running. It didn't just end there, right? That's what's so funny about this whole situation. We kind of covered it as a little laugh, a goof, a gaff, or whatever you want to call it over there. But Keemstar right now is in this mode as my buddy D-Max has so I think eloquently coined. He's in the reindeer games mode, right? And where he's interacting with people, he's messing with people, he's having fun with them, right? And if you are a smaller or mid-sized creator or whatever, and Keem comes wants to play reindeer games with you, play the reindeer games with you. You're going to take some hits. He's going to roast you. He's going to burn you. He's going to do all these things, but just take them, let them happen. Get your shots back in when you can, have a little fun at his expense as well. And at the end of the day, everybody has some laughs. Everybody has some funs. Everyone has some, and what will happen is you will get some exposure. So if you're wanting to grow as a social media stuff, you're wanting to grow, whatever, it's a really great way to do that. Right. He's even kind of cut up and goofed off on me a little bit, right? He burned me pretty good the other night on Dave's show. And then came back the next night and offered me Chris's old job, right? Now, the thing of it is it was all in a jest and a goof and a gaff and all that, but, I immediately told him no, right? Because I'm a ride or die with Dave. I'm not going anywhere. I would never leave Dave. But just getting to interact with Keem stuff is actually, it's really fun. I enjoy it. Right now, Keem is in, excuse me, Keem is in like I said, is in a playful mood. And so he, he's doing all these things to interact with people. There will probably come a time when, Keem may not necessarily be in such a playful mood, and then we'll see the other side of Keem, and that's where it can get really, really interesting. So, Matt Pitt tweets out, says, I understand you're leaving, but would you like one last shot at co-host SFTP with Tommy C tomorrow? Right, Matt Pitt puts this, and so Keem comes in and says, he goes, yep, you're getting blocked again, rat. Now, see, we just got Matt Pitt unblocked Dave did over on his show the other night. He talked to Keem, and he got Keem to unblock Matt. Right, we got Matt unblocked because Keem has been he's been out there saying that Matt's out here gay opping, right, and that he's been doing these things, and we finally got Keem to admit what it was. And what happened was one evening he called into Dave's show, and during that show, whatever, him and Dave were cutting up with each other, and this was all back when Nicholas DeOrio had done had taken that segment of the Keemstar show, right, where he had clipped Brantley and made it sound and said she was saying the N-word. She obviously wasn't. It was a goof. Even in the video itself, he put Nicholas DeOrio put the text in there, Keemstar's daughter says the N-word, right? So everything about it was a goof or work or whatever, right? And so it kind of, blew up. We had some fun. We laughed at it, whatever. Keemstar was out there kind of, doing Keemstar things and what have you. Well, Nicholas DeOrio and Augie was doing a stream. Augie's, I think it was like Augie's real, if I'm not mistaken, it was when Augie came back to do his big shows that he does on Friday night, right? The AFC After Hours. And anyway, Matt Pitt gave timestamps and stuff to where Keemstar came in, because that's where he's like, well, what if he made this statement, well, what if I collected all the bad things up that Nick had done and sent it to his college and got him kicked out of college? Well, silly rabbit, Nick has been graduated from college for a while, and that's, Keem doesn't, of course, he doesn't pay attention to every little aspect of everybody. But anyway, just kind of set that timestamp, and, Nick and Augie kind of went on him, roasted him, had fun, which is what we do, right? And so Keem said that, that Matt Pitt was gay opping him and sent all that stuff so that they could take it out of context and whatever else. And that's why he blocked him. Well, so Matt, doing what Matt's supposed to do as a producer, right, for the SFTP, reached out to this dude, right, because this dude is he's kind of being thrusted in the limelight here, right? He put out this tweet that everybody copy pasta, everybody was making fun, having fun with it. And so Matt, says, hey, let's get this guy on SFTP. Let's talk with him. Let's have some fun, right? Because this guy's even said, he wants to take Smago down. He wants to, remove Smago. He wants to take his place, whatever, right? So anyway, so Keemstar says, yep, you're getting blocked again, rat. Tommy says, hey, it was my idea, and if you want him on for your show, I have no problem. If he only goes on your show, I'm sure he would like to go on a bigger YouTubers cast anyway. Feel free. So Dan 240p says, replies to Tommy, says, did you want me as a guest or a junior co-host? Right. And Tommy says, talk to Keemstar. He wants you. And so then Dan 240p replies to the original up here with Matt, says, if this is for real, then yes. He says, I'll do it. Right. So then he goes on a little bit later on and says, no response yet, so I'm guessing this is fake, right? And then, so all that happened on that thread, and then Matt tweets out and shows, yep, he got blocked, yep. Keemstar blocked him again, and he goes, shit, here we go again, right? So now Matt has been blocked by Keemstar for trying to book him for the SFTP show, right? So Matt says, I'm guessing this is cause I asked, after Keem asked him to join his show. I didn't even see his tweet though, till I was blocked. I was on a stage and Tommy brought up the idea. So Dan 240 trying to be a peacemaker here says, listen, he goes, I will compromise with you. Anytime you want me on, I will try to be there, but I cannot do it today. Right. So anyway, I guess he's going to possibly, I guess, be going on the Keemstar show tonight, right? Let's see here. CJ Brown says, I hate when people cry about being blocked. Yeah, but I think this is all for the memes and jokes on that one. I don't think Matt's necessarily crying about it. I think he's just kind of having fun with it. Let's see here. John Bon Zombie said, John Bon Zombie says, wasn't Matt already blocked? He was, but Dave actually got him unblocked the other day on his show. He talked to Keem and got him unblocked, and now he just turned around and got blocked again. Let's see here. Squatchin says Keem just said on Tommy's stream that he was interviewing someone else. Oh, not Dan tonight. Oh no. Oh, he did. Yeah, I seen Tommy was doing a little test stream this morning because he's been having some problems with his mic, and so I know he was over there trying to do that. So yeah, Keem and Nicola, most block happy people I know. Well, CJ, yeah. As a general rule, me personally, I don't block people. But I'll unless I feel like they are, just some way, very, very problematic and would be problematic for me. I don't block them because a lot of times people are looking for the block, right? They want you to block because they take those as a badge of honor, right? And I don't do that. What I do is I just mute them, right? So if I mute them, then I don't see them, and I don't have to, so if they at me or anything like that, I don't see it. It just doesn't bother me, and I don't care, right? So that's how I handle it personally. Joy goes the other way, right? I block brands. I hate the ads. I don't block them either, Squatchin. I just mute them. Because I know I'm right there with you. I hate those advertisements and stuff, right? But I will say this: ever since I got Twitter Blue, and I know a lot of people got shit on all over because of the Twitter Blue, right? Oh, you're paying for the little blue thing. I didn't give one care about having a check mark out beside my name. There was two things that I wanted the blue for primarily. One was the ability to go back and edit my tweets because I am a horrible speller based because I have dyslexia. It's not a severe case; it's just a mild case of it, and I will miss. I'll get letters and stuff switched around and stuff, and then I'll go back and I'll see it. That's the one thing, and the second thing is it allows you to upload more video, right? You're not restricted to like whatever it is, a 2-minute video or minute, 20-minute, whatever it is video. And I can actually upload longer videos. I've got some plans. I've got some ideas of how I'm going to start making a little bit longer videos and stuff and uploading to Twitter. I just have got to find the time to do it. It's my plate is really full right now. And but I do have some plans on making little videos, and having some fun on Twitter with that. Anyway, hey, Dave, I see you popped in there. I don't know if you were around, but Matt Pitt has done it again, dude. All that hard work that you did to get him unbanned, he got banned by, or not banned, but blocked by see what she can spec on me? Spell? Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's make fun of Riv because he's has problems with, yeah. You saw? Okay. Yeah. But anyway, let's continue on with the story here. So anyway, Matt did respond to, says not fake, Tommy should be reaching out soon. So Dan, right, says, I'm going to be fair and try to give everyone a chance to talk to me in their live streams or live shows, live streams, podcasts, etc. So if I don't appear on your show, it's probably because I didn't have time or somebody gave me a contract and I signed it. No hard feelings to anyone. So, God. Oh, see what day she could give you a break. Oh, okay. Yeah. 100%. I'll get with Nixie. Yeah. Okay. You having keyboard issues? All right. No problem, brother. Yeah, I'll get with Nixie. Yeah, 100%. Anyway, this is, so yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if Dan, 240p, has got him what the actual hell happened to that scene? Seriously? Okay, never mind. I don't know if he's got like an agent now. Um, I don't know, you know, so anyway, this guy's an obvious troll. He may be, Joey. I don't know. Um, so, yeah, Dave's trying to put on a different hat. Yeah. So, anyway, I don't know. Well, I listen, if he's trolling, or whatever, I like to say is I'll give him the golf clap, right? Because he's got, he's got Keemstar, he's got Tommy, he's got Matt, he's got all these people. And, so good on you, buddy. Glad to see it. And, I commend you. It's a good job. So this thing here, this one here, I'm not really for sure what this is all about. Maybe you guys can help me a little bit here. So, Maggot Edits, tweets out, says, do I have a crazy story for you all? You know, this massive drama about all the women's server. So yeah, I guess there's like this Discord server that has nothing but women in it. So here's what went down. All right. The person who created this server was not aware of a pre-existing beef between any members. Abby called Xylee a hag and Xylee left without responding. That's it. That's the big crazy drama. That's what the people are saying. Oh my God, it was doomed to fail. I mean, I feel like you guys are literally edging your dicks over the most retarded, nothing drama ever. You're welcome. And Xylee comes in and responds, says she called me hag, called me the hag after I left. And then, Maggot Edits says, thanks for clarification. And Xylee goes, I left because Abby invited PP Butt. I wasn't going to be in a server with SNT. Nicholas Diorio says, I've been gassing this up all day because I'm evil and it's funny. And Maggot says, this is why you're my favorite, but still I had to say something. So I think that's, I'm not for sure. I heard some rumors about how, there was a woman's server that was created out there on the Discord, right? I'd heard some rumors about that. But me not being a female, of course, I wasn't invited. I don't know. I mean, all I can say is this is tonight at I believe it's 7 Central Time. Yeah, it's slow. It's slow news day today, bud. Because there are some things that are actually happening out there, honestly, but it's stuff I don't want to talk about. So it's in, and I'm not going to talk about it. But anyway, tonight is Mondays with Xylee over on Dead on Dave. And so I believe maybe we can get a little bit better grasp. If there's even anything to grasp about this, I don't know. As far as this take about if you get all women and it's doomed to fail. I don't subscribe to that, but what I will say is I believe if you have too much of one thing, it can be problematic. It's the same thing would happen if you had a Discord server that had all guys in it. It would be problematic as well, right? So, I think trying to have a good balance and a variance of people is good, because then I think it adds uh, it just adds spontaneity. It adds different perspectives, different everything, and so anyway, no one asked for your penis opinion. Wow. Well, I think they kind of did, because they're here to hear me and hear what me espouse on these things, Dave. So, yeah, kind of missed the boat on that one, didn't you, bud? So, let's see what else here. So CJ says Zali is an 82-year-old woman who sits in a pink gaming chair. No, I don't think so. She's actually a lot younger than me, so she made fun of my living room. I'm sure Zali lives in a shithole. No, she doesn't live in a shithole. She lives in a nice, very nice little house. And Toxic Tome. Ruby's southern voice is soothing for my insomnia. Well, good. I hear I do put people to sleep. Dave says it all the time. I'm younger than Zali. No, no. Let me tell you something. And this is something that I'm proud of, and I hold on to this with vim and vigor. I am the oldest person within the commentary / drama, I guess, community that's out here doing this stuff. Yeah, I'll be 55 my next birthday. So, no, she's not older than me. AMSR people. No, I put people in rickety schools. Hey, if I do, I do. It is what it is. I say absolutely nothing so eloquently. Well, thank you, Dave. I take that as a compliment, because I think that's what we all do here, right? Guys, I'm in the Discord. If any of you guys would like to call in and have a chat with me, we could do that. I really don't have anything. There's really, like I said, there's just not a whole lot out there to talk about that I'm willing to talk about. I'll put it that way. I do know that there is some a video upcoming from Logan Paul on the Zoo Crypto or Crypto Zoo, whatever. That whole story with CoffeeZilla. I know he's putting out a now third video, and CoffeeZilla has said that he is going to wait till because he had a response video to the little 7-minute video that Logan put out and has now deleted, and the statements that he made on his podcast. But all that's kind of changed stuff, because he's Logan Paul said he's going to make another video, and he's changed his position. I think because hopefully he's either he or his handlers got him to wise up and see that he was from a very weak position on this. But I'm sure we will cover it, because Dave has been following this from the get-go. And, so while I have watched the CoffeeZilla videos and I've watched the Kavos videos and stuff on it, and I have a very rudimentary understanding and stuff of this, Dave has really ingested this stuff, and he's a lot more articulate and really more up to speed on that. So let Dave in. Oh, yes, by all means, we'll let the copious one in. There we go. Good morning, Dave.
Just fucking begged for a caller, and you let me sit in there for a fiscal fucking minute? You have no stories. You begged for a caller, and you let me sit in there for
a Dave,
minute?
I'm going to give you a role to where you can hop in at any time and abuse me.
Disgusted. How is that not already there? How is this not already possible? Your BDSM role for me. How is that not there?
I have failed you once again. I apologize. So,
how you doing this morning, bud?
I'm doing really well.
Yeah.
But dude, there's not. It's dry. It is dry.
You gotta stop saying that. You gotta stop saying that. Why are you trying to convince them that you're boring? Why are you trying to convince them that there's nothing going on?
Well,
it's okay.
I am boring.
No, Jesus. Hey, we're gonna do a show tonight, and despite Riverter trying to convince you all not to show up because there's nothing going on, we will have a lot going on. There's going to be an amazing day of opportunity and crazy out there. Shut the fuck up. Let me, you've had your chance to promo. Let me promo this.
Okay.
Jesus. We got Xylee. We got PeePaw, who's going to get me to yell at him even more. Fucking Matt Pitt and so much more. Come on down, 7 o'clock. Don't let Riverter talk you out of it. It's not so bad. Now, Rivy, can I tell you a joke because you seem like very depressed?
I'm not depressed, but go ahead.
You seem upset at the world.
Okay.
Right. Well, it's okay if you are. You want to talk about it? Tell me about your mother.
I've got to take her to the dentist Thursday to get teeth pulled.
I meant something more emotional, but that's okay. Look, the nerves attached to everything. Listen, you ready for the joke? This is for you.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm ready for your joke.
Why did Helen Keller's dog constantly run away?
I have no idea, Dave. Why did the dog run away?
I don't know, really, but you would too if your name was.
Oh. Tommy C thinks that whole thing was just a stick act that she did.
But it'd have to be this is where Tommy's own beliefs in conspiracies backfire. That would have been a massive conspiracy. And with conspiracies, like Tommy likes to believe in, I believe when he says about conspiracies, is that the reason why they don't work is because there's too many people involved. A conspiracy takes a lot of people. So when you have a lot of people, there's just too many people who can talk. So that's why conspiracies are typically bullshit. I think he said something along those lines in the past. And this would be a massive one. This one wouldn't be just the people that were involved, which would constitute at least the parents, original doctors. I mean, it just way too many. And then the miracle worker herself, and it was just too much. But then generationally going forward, it would be too much of a cover up, too much of conspiracy. So I can't buy that one. But still, I'd be running away.
Yeah. Well,
I'd be running away if that was my name.
Point. That's a fair point.
That's a funny one. I got nothing.
No.
Marinara.
Yeah.
Marinara.
Exactly.
Come on, fucking Livy. You just.
Hey, one good thing we definitely can tell you, we will have Who's the Twit tonight. So, and that's always what
you've got Keemstar completely, snatched by that game.
Yeah, Keemstar's on, but he loves the game, and he was, I think, if not the only one, but one of the ones that was able to identify which one was that Nixie was the tweeter.
Yeah. How many people are you gonna bury tonight, Revy?
How many people are
how many people are you gonna throw under the bus? It's gonna be great.
Honestly, I'll be quite honest with you. I never looked at it as a chance to bury people, but now that that's kind of been pointed out to me, I think I'm gonna lean into that really hard, and we're gonna bury probably everybody tonight. 3 or 4.
Well, there you go. That's a great. See, there you go. See, there's lots of things happening. Look at Revy.
100%. So,
hey, by the way, see, you got him here, right?
Yeah.
So the beauty of when you get him here, you really can talk about literally anything you like. So don't fucking be afraid to talk about whatever television shows you're watching, movies you're watching. Like, I can't stop talking about those witch movies. I got people wanting to watch the witch movies with me.
That's that Korean thing that you were talking about.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. Korean cinema is fucking dope. I just started watching Korean cinema. What the fuck, man? Why is our movie so bad? And then they cost like 500 times more.
It kind of reminds me when I was a kid growing up, right? Would come home from church on Sunday afternoons. There was like a local, you remember back in the days where you had the UFH channels that started up? Are you old enough to remember those?
I do. Not only do I remember the UFH channels, I remember people talking about them, but one of my favorite movies of all time is the immortal classic Weird Al Yankovic's
Exactly,
UHF.
UHF, right?
We got it all on UHF.
Yeah, it was really a big thing, right? Because people had to go out and buy these special antennas to be able to watch these new broadcast channels, right?
Yep.
So,
high.
yeah, we had it was the Fox affiliate there where I lived, and on Sunday afternoons we'd come in from church, whatever. They showed these old classic kung fu movies, right? The martial arts and stuff, where their mouths would be moving for 30 seconds, and all they said was, "I will fight you." Right?
I will fight you on this day.
Yes, exactly, right. And so I used to love watching those old kung fu movies like that because the special effects were just off the charts, hilarious to watch. And so I would imagine the Korean cinema is probably something like that, right?
It's no, it's actually they've done is it's their highest level people that they can get. They bring in a lot of American actors as well. The special effects are amazing on a lot of this stuff. Their budgeting is just different. I believe the reason why our movie making budgets are so fucking outlandishly crazy is because people, just like everything else in America, we're no longer paying for the product, we're paying for the experience. And Hollywood in itself has become an experience, from the inception to the dream to the chasing of the dream. It's just become another marketing ploy to get you to buy things and prepare yourself for that life. That's an investment. But by the way, that's not a burial of that, because literally every fucking profession in the world does the exact same thing. They just do it. Yeah, they do it to the exact same channels too. Acting has schools too. It's all the exact same fucking channels. So it's all bullshit and it's all bad for you. Once you realize that, you poop it out a lot quicker.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Dan 240p is in the chat.
Okay, can I be honest here? Can I expose my boomer before I get out of here?
Yeah, expose yourself.
I have no fucking idea. So I was doing Shot from the Point last night, right?
Yeah.
And they go, and me and Jeff at the same time answered the exact same way. One time it goes, "Hey, there's drama with Dan 240p" or something like that.
Yeah.
And me and Jeff at the same time go, "Who the fuck's Dan 240p?" Like, I get that. I get that it's a joke on Keemstar. I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't get that, but what's the drama? I know that there was a copy pasta that was going around. Was his the original copy pasta?
Yes. So what happened is Dan 240p was wanting to be allowed to speak on Doc on the Radio show, and AC of CA, which we know AC, right?
Was AC being evil again?
He wouldn't let him on, right? And so there's this whole big where the AC shows it. There's like where he's just in the Discord, he's just tagging AC and he's just going off. He's having a moment, right?
So,
and AC winds up banning him, kicking him out of the server, right? Just banning him. And it says, and he called him, the reason why he banned him was said retard. But this guy was wanting to fight Smaggle Daggle. I mean, he wants to be the next, great co-host. And so anyway, what happened was,
I'm a super boomer convos, man. I don't fucking know this shit. What the fuck? How the hell am I supposed to know what a Dan 240p is that he's crying over? But, oh my God. So I have a solution.
Yes,
I think you should fight AC.
You think
Dan 240p and AC. Yeah. These are the two principles that have caused this absolutely nothing drama that makes me want to go to the Rickety Stool store, which, by the way, Riverter, if you didn't know, is conveniently located right next to the Rope store. It's good that those two that are always conveniently located. I'm just making sure you know.
Oh, Dan 240 wants to call in and talk to us. I think we should.
There you go. No, I think you should interview him. You know more about it than I do, unless you want me to make fun of him.
Oh, no, I don't make fun of people. Not really.
I can make fun of him. No, that's what I'm saying. I could, if you want me to make fun of him, I can. But I can't stay much longer. I got to get ready to go to work. But let's get him. Let's get him in here. Dan, bring that sexy body up in here.
Let me get
bring that sexy body. I don't think this is a fucking story.
You don't think this is no, man? This is a story. This is
lame.
No,
stop it! It's over blocking and not getting on a fucking show. Stop it!
This is God.
You're gonna drown in the rivers of fucking of virgin tears. I can't wait until you drown in the rivers of virgin tears. It's okay, Cosmos. Sometimes. Why? What do you mean? You let all these virgins cry around you, and eventually they're going to drown you into tears. It was a pretty fucking simple explanation. I don't think I need much.
No, listen, you're not seeing the big picture here.
Am I not?
No.
Okay. Well, explain to me, almighty producer.
All right. So here it is. Here he is. Let me bring him in. I think that's him.
Get in here, Danny boy.
Okay, you're muted there, bud. You're going to unmute yourself.
My cat is losing his fucking mind.
Hey, is this Dan? Is this Dan 240p?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I can confirm.
Okay. So, all right. So you
wait. That's all you needed, Riverter?
Well, before we click
everybody will know it's Dan. All right.
No,
everybody will know.
I just love that he heard your voice, had to ask for confirmation, and then you said, "Yep." You're like,
okay,
good enough.
Hang on. Now, just 1 second. Okay. I'm going to go live here so you can. So here is what I have. Now you put out this tweet. Is that correct?
Yes, I was the first one to put out that tweet.
Okay.
So, all right. So I did understand the joke. You're the original copy pasta.
Yes.
You're patient zero.
Yep.
All right.
Nice. So now this other one I have here. Now AC put out this where you accused him of blackballing you, right?
Yep.
Correct?
He was though.
And then you're sitting here spamming him, tagging him, saying, make me a co-host. I can give you purpose. Add me. I can give you purpose. I mean, you're just blowing him up here in the Discord, right? So you're saying that
that was in YouTube chat. I think that was in YouTube chat, and I think I spiced it up a bit in that chat. To be honest, it was going pretty slow.
Okay.
Now, but this is not the real reason why I actually wanted to leave. All right, not the real reason.
All right, so
the real reason was because 80/30 server, right? He and some guy named Fat Cat 101 or whatever, right?
Pause. One moment. I'm sorry, Dan. Riveter, I gotta go. You know why?
Why?
Virgin tears. Now he's talking about virgin tears, Rivy. Get in the fucking lifeboat. Get in the lifeboat. Bye, Dan. Have a good one, Danny.
All right, we'll see you tonight, buddy.
Water wings, Rivy. Water wings.
Okay. I'll be calling you tonight, Dave.
No, you won't, Dan. Good night.
Damn it. All right, so let me explain real quick. Let me explain. All right. So this wasn't the real context, right?
Okay.
It was not even the reason why I wanted to quit, all right? Okay. I was actually celebrating getting banned from the server. And what really pissed me off, because I fold under pressure and I got a lot of pressure thrown at me in the 80/30 server by some guy named Fat Cat 101, right?
Okay.
Who says I started beef with him, which I really didn't. You can see go onto my profile real quick, which I have been limited on because I said some fucking hateful conduction thing. Okay. So go to tweets and replies, I think.
Okay. Tweets and replies. Here we go. Let me bring this on the stream for the people could see. All right.
Yeah. Lower. Little bit lower. Damn it.
You say you're a baseball cow? So are you a baseball cow?
All right, there it is. There it is. Go to the first one.
Okay, so here we go. Context.
Click.
Yeah. Okay, so it says here. Okay, motherfucker, if I had admin perms, I'd ban your ass for this. You're fucking lucky. I'm only going to call you retard. You retard. So now, is this you or is...
So the context of this joke, all right? This DGen in the community, BMB, I think it's Black Meowbo or something, posted Salvo's picture saying, I think he's cute. So what I did was I was memeing like, oh, you son of a bitch, how fucking dare you, right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So you're not a Salvo fan?
I was memeing. I was a Salvo fan at one point until I saw the drama. Then I kind of just fucked off from watching him and all that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So go to the upper one and this one. So I say So he responds to me
Yeah.
joking around, right? And he
Yeah.
says, "STFU, you dumb F slur," right?
Yeah.
And he says I started with him. I don't know if he knows this, all right, but I didn't start with him unless he's blacked me out, all right, unless that's one of his alts or whatever, or his trolling alts, which, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it was because it's commentary and all that. You get the idea. But yeah, I really coped pretty hard at that because he really hated me, right? And to be honest, my whole thing is not, I don't like hating on people or getting hated. You know what I mean? I think it's just a waste of energy. You hate somebody, you'll never truly be at peace, right?
Sure. So here's the
So,
question that everybody wants to know. So you've got Tommy C that's asking you to come on their stream, right? And
yep.
you've got Keemstar that's asking you to come on his show as
He
well, right?
canceled. He canceled
Oh,
on me.
did he?
Yes.
Okay. So are you going to go on Tommy's stream this evening then? Do you know?
I'm not sure about it, to be
Okay.
honest. I mean, I've been up all fucking night just
Yeah.
like looking at
Well,
Twitter and all that.
you know that this has caused Matt Pitt to get the block by Keemstar again, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to be honest, Keemstar blocking people is what he
Yeah.
fucking does.
Yeah.
So it's not really that big of a deal, is it?
Well,
If it is, then I'm sorry, Mr. Matt Pitt. I am a
yeah.
total fucking asshole unintentionally.
Well, so here's the thing here. I mean, so you're saying this whole thing of you going at AC and then him coming up here and saying that, he got
I can still do it and I'll whip it out when I need to.
Oh, hang on here. We got a donation here. Mr. Butt Savage says you got run off the internet by a couple of minors. Don't let the door hit you on your way out. Wow.
Yeah. Damn, everybody's coming after me hard,
You
bro.
think so?
Everybody's coming after me.
Okay.
Well, for the most part, because, I do agree with them coming after me. I did spurg out pretty fucking heavily for basically no reason at all. I agree with them there, right?
Yeah. Okay. So how do you feel like you can rectify this situation?
I probably cannot due to having such little influence on the community and
Okay.
just everybody seeing me as like some dumb fucking spurg lolcow.
Okay. So would you like maybe a little bit of advice on how you could rectify this situation?
Yes, how can I do that? I would
Okay.
love the advice.
All right. So here's
Leaving?
No, never leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, that's the one misnomer that people, I don't know if they fully grasp. Nobody can ever be canceled unless they choose to allow themselves to be canceled by leaving. If you leave, if you quit making content, whatever, that's the only way you get canceled, right? So
Yep.
here's the thing, what I would advise you to do, right, is number one, not leave, but number two, quit taking everything so damn serious, man. If somebody comes at you in the Discord and you don't know them, just ignore them. You don't have to engage. You don't have to interact with them. And just, do your thing. Don't dance to their song, right? Make your own song.
Yeah.
Make them dance to yours. So, I don't listen. Here's the deal. I don't really know a whole lot about you. I did honestly, and don't take this in the wrong way. I don't mean anything, negative about this, Dan.
It's fine.
I'd never heard of you until the copy pasta happened the other night. And
I'm pretty sure lots of people, I'm pretty sure that's a case with everybody except for Doc on the radio.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? So you've Keemstar shouted you out or whatever, right? Tried to get you to, say, hey, let's go follow this. So, dude, I know like you're up to 110 followers now, right? There's like 110 people that are following you. So you've had growth, right? So
unfortunately,
what do you mean unfortunately? So you don't want to be known on the internet? You don't want that type of attention or popularity?
But here's the thing, I haven't really put in any fucking effort. I'd like to gain fans by putting in effort, not being some idiot online. You know?
Okay. But here's okay, and that's fair, and I understand that. You feel like you don't want it to be just handed to you. You want to earn it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you make content? Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you make videos? Do you
Yes, actually. The thing I
Okay.
did the best was trolling Hassan Piker fans.
Okay. So you want to be notorious as or known as a troll. Is that what you're aiming for then?
No, not really. The thing is, I made that video because I just don't like Hassan Piker and his fans, and I think that would be the funniest way to bait him.
Yeah.
What I actually want to do more, I want to do gaming commentary because I'm just a basic bitch, basically.
Okay. So when you say gaming commentary, you want to go like old school, like what Leafy did, where you have some like CS surfing on the screen, and you're talking smack about some goofball or something that's done something stupid. Is that kind of what you're wanting to do?
I was thinking more like Optimus, how he does it,
Okay.
like
Yep.
not talking shit about bad people, not just random people who fucking spurg out, right?
Yeah.
Talking about current situations, current topics,
Okay.
while using the gameplay or maybe even live streaming a
Yeah.
video game, you know?
Okay, so here's what I'll tell you. You've got 110 pairs of eyes on you now, right? Or I don't
Yep.
know if Toxipipluck is watching you. If he is, you've only got one eye there because he's only got one eye. But you could. So what I'm saying is you can use this as a springboard. Everything that happens does not have to be a negative, right? Now
Hmm.
this may have stemmed from you having a negative moment, you spurging out or whatever, right? But you can
Yeah.
springboard this into a positive thing, right? So here you do. You've got this little boost, right? It's like I was talking about earlier in my
Hmm.
stream. Keemstar is in this reindeer mode game where he's wanting to play games with people and whatever. Smaller creators, even someone like yourself, even myself, he's messed with me a little bit. So you play the game with them. You get on the dance floor and you dance and you have fun with it and you don't take it serious. So now you've got a
Hmm.
little bit of a following here. You springboard, man. You take this opportunity that's been given to you, irrespective of
Yeah.
the circumstances behind the opportunity. You take it and you start making your content. Right. And here's the thing I'll tell you, if the
Yeah.
content is good, right? If you can be entertaining, if you can make content, then guess what? You will grow, right? And people will forget
Hmm.
all about this. Now, if you really become a legend, right? It's just like the Christmas meme that comes up with Keemstar every year, about him, hitting the dog.
The
And
dead
that, yeah,
dog.
yeah, the dead dog, right? So this copy
Yeah.
pasta that you created could live on forever. And this could become a badge of honor for you if you work it and do it right. Okay. So don't look at this necessarily as a negative thing. Use this as an
Hmm.
opportunity to springboard, man. I think,
Yeah.
I think this could be a good thing for you, dude. I really, 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 truly do.
All right.
It's all about perspective, man.
Yeah.
You can take these what you are looking at right now is lemons, and dude, turn around, put a little sugar with it and water, and all of a sudden you got lemonade, and everybody loves lemonade, especially put a little
And
gin in
make
it.
the
So
best fucking
yeah,
lemonade in the county.
exactly. That's exactly what you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, man, I here's the deal. Uh, I'm even going to follow. Oh, hang on. No, I am following you. Never mind. Yeah, I'm already
Yeah.
following you. So, listen,
Hmm.
I'll keep an eye on you, and I will be looking for great things from you. I hope to see great things from you. I hope you take this opportunity, and I hope you springboard it. Because I'm going to tell you something, right? I'm going to let you.
Yeah.
I have been on Twitter, doing Twitter stuff since about, I don't know, 2006 or so, 2009. I just
Hmm.
recently gained any type of notoriety or whatever, dude. I couldn't even bust 100 followers for years and years and years and years and years. And look at here, dude. You just joined in March of 2022 and you're already up to 110 followers. So you've already got a huge leg up even on me. So I'm telling you, man, you got the iron's hot right now. Strike, springboard. and go and do good things. Okay.
All right, but hey, is this?
Yeah.
Can I send a message before I leave? Like,
To who would you like to send a message to?
I just want to send a message to anybody who has an eye on me, right?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So here's the thing, all right, people. Don't make the mistakes I made, all right? And if you do, own up to them. Don't be a little bitch, all right?
Yeah.
Just make fun of it, all right? Have fun with it, all right? That's what I've been doing, all right? And another thing, if any of you want any interviews with me or anything to make fun of me or to just question me, I will be open to it, all right? So this could be mine and your time to shine, all right?
Yeah. Well, dude, listen.
We got to work together in this community if we ever want to
Yeah.
get very far and cement our names in history or whatever, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Hell
We
yeah.
have to find a way to work together. I agree. So listen, Dan, I appreciate your time this morning. I
Yeah, I
want
appreciate you
I'm
giving me the time.
hey man, I want you to springboard. I want you to take this opportunity. I think it's a good one, okay?
All right.
All right,
Well,
listen.
thank you, PeePaw Riverter.
Hey, no problem, man. Thank you. All right. You have a great
All
day
right.
today, buddy, and get some rest, all
All right.
right?
All right. Have a good one, PeePaw.
All right, see
Keep
you
up the
later.
good work. All
All
right.
right,
See you.
all right. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna take one more caller, then we're gonna call it a day because Voltage Mike has been waiting a while. All right, Voltage Mike, what's up, brother?
Hey, good morning, PeePaw. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, man.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I was actually going to call in because I was listening to one of your most recent streams where you were kind
Oh,
of answering the questions and stuff like that.
yeah.
You mentioned how you got on YouTube like a long time ago to watch
Yeah.
all the old rock band like MTV stuff that they don't
Yeah.
play anymore. I just thought it was hilarious because my dad had the exact same story, once YouTube came. How crazy
Yeah.
it was with all
Yeah.
the rock and roll. And me myself, I play guitar. I play
Okay.
electric guitar. And
Yeah.
so you listen to Rat? Like, what other kinds of bands were you into from like back in the day?
So okay. Lord, there were so many of them back then because 80s was the decade of the one hit wonders, right? You
Yeah.
had a lot of really big hits from where a band would have maybe one or two big hits and then that was it, right? But there was bands like Cinderella, there was Rat, there was Poison, there was even there towards the real end of it, you had Guns N' Roses, of course, right? Def
hmm
Leppard, AC/DC, Motley Crue, um, Alice
Van
Cooper,
Halen, if you were a fan.
yes, Van Halen, Alice Cooper, uh, Black Sabbath. There was just a whole, and probably my favorite, and this one really kind of gets overlooked by a lot of people and kind of stepped on a little bit.
hmm
But Meatloaf he was like mid to late 70s, early 80s, and then he had like a resurgence in the 90s, right? Because he came
Okay.
back with "Bat Out of Hell" too. I am a huge Meatloaf fan. I've got every one of his albums, and I loved Meatloaf. And I can put on one of his CDs and let it play through. It's like an experience to me. I love Meatloaf. And he just has such a unique voice, and so. But yeah, those
I'll
are
have
some
to
of the
check them
bands.
out.
Yeah, that's some of the bands that I loved listening to. I mean, when I was a teenager, going to dances and stuff, and dancing to all these 80s songs, and I guess because I've got a playlist on YouTube that I've created that's 80s hits and stuff that I will put on
Yeah.
and while I'm working and stuff, have the music playing because it transports me, right? That's the great thing about music. Music can take you back to a time to help you remember good things like, Survivor's another band, Journey. There's just so
hmm
many bands from that era that just, when one of their songs comes on, it transports me to a time that is very nostalgic for me, and I love it. So,
Yeah, music is
Anyway.
healing for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Joker says "Bat Out of Hell" best album ever. Yeah, "Bat Out of Hell" was his debut album, and it was him and Jim, their collaborativeness on that album, and even "Bat Out of Hell 2" was very good too. But anyway, listen, Mike, thanks so much for calling in. I appreciate you, man. Have a great day. And
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. You
I've
too.
got
Thanks
to.
for letting me in, man.
Hey, no problem, man. But anyway, guys, listen, I've got to wrap it up. We're slipping a little bit over time. Alice Cooper, yeah, Alice Cooper is phenomenal. There's so many bands from that era. I don't know. I don't think there's a band from that era Color Purple. Um, Not Color Purple. What was the name? Oh God, what was the name of that band? They had the song "Cult of Personality." I can't remember. That slipped my mind. I don't. But listen, guys. Seriously, uh, let's throw a little support to Dan. Check him out on Twitter. And matter of fact, here I'll do this right here for Dan. If you're not following him, here's his link to his Twitter. You guys give him a follow. And Dan, listen, I'm gonna hold you to it, man. I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna hold you to what you said. You take this opportunity, springboard, man. Take it to that next level. Start making content because I'm telling you, man. You've been given a good opportunity here in living color. Yes, thank you, John Bon Zombie. Yes, in living color. Yes. So anyway, yeah. Oh, in living color was the name of a show back then. That's right. And then living color was the name of the band. Exactly. Thank you, Xylee. Yeah, thank you. I needed another seasoned person such as myself there. Thanks. I appreciate it. Listen, you guys have a great day. And, I want to thank you guys. I had hit over 400 subs this weekend. It still really is just amazing to me that you guys want to come listen to a grumpy old man or a bitchy old man ramble on and talk on the radio, or not the radio, the internet or whatever here. And it blesses me, and it really does, make me very humbled. It really does. But listen, don't forget to tune in tonight. I believe it's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Watch Xylee and watch Dead on Dave's Twitter to get that shirt up. But tonight is Monday with Xylee. We will have a blast because we have a whole day in front of us for all kinds of things to happen. And I have confidence in this place that we called the internet that things will happen. And I just know it will, because it is the internet is chaos personified, and something will happen. I know it will. So, anyway, you guys take care. Have a blessed day. Keep your powder dry, and I'll see you in the funny papers.